Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a prep and pack with me for Alaska. My husband and I are going on a Disney Alaskan cruise in less than a week now. So we will be flying from, today is Monday. On Saturday, we're going to be flying from Wisconsin, where we live, to Seattle, Washington. And then we're going to stay overnight in Seattle, take the Amtrak Cascades train from Seattle to Vancouver, British Columbia, the following day, so on Sunday, and then we're going to be in Vancouver for one night, and then leave on a 7-night Alaskan cruise from Vancouver. Coming back to Vancouver, then we're going to be in Vancouver for the day, and then take the Amtrak Cascades train back to Seattle, spend the night in Seattle, and then fly home. So we're going to be gone for, I think it's 10 nights total, but the cruise portion itself is 7 nights. So we have a lot of planning and prepping and packing to do. I'm kind of having this mugshot-like background here because the rest of the house is kind of a disaster at the moment. It's got to be like 1:30 and I'm still in pajamas at this point. I'll just change pajamas. I've been doing a lot of laundry to prepare for this trip. I only have a few more things in here that I have to do, that I have to take care of. And then cleaning, just regular pre-trip stuff. You know, you don't want to come home to a dirty house, so dusting and vacuuming and dealing with garbages, and which I'm gonna have to do a couple of times between now and when I leave. But yeah, so if you are interested in watching me prep and plan and pack for Canada and Alaska, then just keep watching. Just checking in. Oh, I'm out of breath. What did I do? I finished my laundry, I dusted the bedroom, I vacuumed the bedroom and our walk-in closet and the bathroom. So aside from making the bed, which I have no intention of doing, our bedroom is pretty much all set and ready to go. I also dusted the living room, so that's done. Still have to vacuum in there. But yeah, now that the bedroom is clean, I feel like I can start putting some outfits together. Oh, we have a little friend here. Come here. This is Poppy. Yes, aren't you the little popsicle? You are the Pop-Tart of the family. Oh, big stretch. And she will be helping me. So I will pull some outfits and check in with you guys in a bit. Okay, so here are my cards that I have made. It's a laminated piece of paper with dry and wet erase marker, and I have our plans on here and the weather as of right now. It's still about a week out, so it could change, but it looks like the weather has been getting cooler. I checked like a week ago, and then I've been checking a couple times since then, and the weather has been getting cooler from when I originally checked. So I have been changing my outfits a little bit to accommodate that, or rather to account for that. So my first day, we are traveling to Seattle. So it's mostly traveling. We're scheduled to get into Seattle around 11:30. So for that outfit, this is what my travel day outfit is going to look like. I have leggings, a black t-shirt, and this red flannel shirt, which I will be re-wearing. I'm gonna actually be re-wearing all my clothes because we're gonna be doing laundry while we're gone. But this red flannel shirt specifically is gonna make a few appearances to take pictures with, or a picture with Daisy in her Glacier outfit. So this is my travel day outfit. Next day, we are taking a train to Vancouver, and then we are going to be exploring Vancouver and hopefully going to the Capilano Suspension Bridge. So for that, I am re-wearing the leggings, and then I have a dry fit t-shirt, and I also have several outer layers that I'm bringing, but I am also bringing, in addition to a fleece and a Sherpa line denim jacket, I have a hoodie, or a zip-up. I'm gonna have a zip-up hoodie, and then a regular sweatshirt, if I have room for all of this stuff, and then a raincoat, so I can always throw one of those outer layers over the top of this as well. The next day, we are boarding the ship, and for that, I have this t-shirt that says "In My Disney Era," and these blue and white striped pants. Do they match? No, I think they kind of go together. We're gonna hope when I put it on, because I'm not trying these things on. I know they all fit me. It's just a matter of if they go together. So, like I said, I will have several layers, outer layers that I can wear should this not match. So we can always go with that too. Next up is our sea day. I didn't have a city or town to enter in for the weather, so that's why I don't have any weather listed. But for that, I plan to wear these white jeans, and then I have this really cute Chip 'n Dale shirt that I got from Etsy, and if I want, I have a long sleeve shirt I can wear underneath this. I know people don't do that anymore, but I'm a millennial, so I'm gonna bring it in case I want to wear it. Next up is our Glacier day. So I still have to pull my Palo outfit, but for our character picture, we're hoping to take pictures with Donald and Daisy. I have the same white jeans, a white t-shirt, and this buffalo check shirt, and then I have my Sherpa line denim jacket that I will wear over the top of that. So the following day we will be in Skagway, Alaska, and we're going to be hiking. So I have these hiking pants and this dry fit t-shirt, and I will also, like I mentioned, have some other outer layers. I'm thinking I'll probably wear my black zip-up hoodie with this outfit as well. And back to repeating outfits. So in Juneau, we are just going to be exploring the town, and then we'll be back on board the ship. So I'm thinking, because it's going to be quite cool, it'll probably be in the 50s when we're there, I'll probably want to wear thicker pants. I was going to wear my white and blue striped pants, but those are very thin. So I'm guessing I'll want to wear these jeans, and then by that point we will have hopefully done laundry. We'll have to have done laundry, and so I will be re-wearing this outfit. In Ketchikan, we are going to be hiking in the morning, and then we have a rainforest excursion to hopefully see bears in the afternoon. So I will be wearing my hiking pants and one of the dry fit shirts. I just put this one here as an example, but I could wear either. The last day is a sea day, and we're just going to be on the ship all day, so I am back to wearing this outfit. And like I said, one of my several outer layers that I'm bringing. Okay, it is a couple of days later, and I'm still working on my clothes. I have stuff laid out here. I threw in one pair of pajamas, and I have two black dress shirts. Can't really tell what they look like. Oh, they're all folded up here. But I have two black dress shirts that I'm going to wear with my white pants. And this is for Palo and formal and semi-formal night, which Disney Cruise Line is very relaxed, and Alaska even more so, so this should be fine, just having nice looking jeans and a black dress shirt. And then I have some dress shoes that I'm bringing as well. So here are my dress shoes that I'm going to wear. I think they're fun. They're a bit much. They're a lot, but I'm a lot. But I think they're fun. And then I threw in a swimsuit and a pool cover up. It's going to be quite cool, so I'm not expecting to actually like swim at all, but they do have hot tubs, so maybe I'm bringing the stuff just in case. And this isn't going to be where I go over my luggage allowance in a swimsuit. It's going to be all of the pairs of shoes I plan to bring. So I have this, and then my black zip-up hoodie I got it from Amazon, so I will throw that in here as well. So I have my Disney Cruise Line sweatshirt, my black zip-up hoodie, and then I'm going to bring the fleece and my Sherpa lined denim jacket. Also, I don't think I mentioned it. I threw in a couple of extra shirts here, 3 extra shirts, because I really wanted to bring them. Isn't this a fun USA shirt? Because we're going to be on the cruise for the 4th of July. I don't think they do anything. I know they don't really do anything for the 4th of July. I saw a lot of people ask online, but I like the shirt, so I'm bringing it. And I have my packing cube. Oh, here's Poppy again. There's one of my packing cubes. I need another packing cube like a hole in the head. I have so many of them. But aren't these fun and also patriotic? So I will attempt to start putting clothes in these packing cubes. And I do also have some not compression packing cubes, but like vacuum seal bags that I will probably use for my Sherpa lined denim jacket, just because that's going to take up a lot of room. We'll see what fits in here. I want to plan my outfits out so that I don't have to dig through and find my Vancouver clothes in with my Alaska clothes, since we're going to Vancouver first. So this little girl and I are going to get all of our stuff in the packing cubes. Progress. And another kitty. This is Luca. Now Luca's coming to help. So I have all of my clothes except for undergarments and socks in these 2 packing cubes, and then I have my 2 sweatshirts. I still have these packing cubes, so I'll use these for I'll probably only need one of these, I would assume. And then I can get my shoe bags down and start packing my shoes up that I'm going to bring as well. Okay, I wanted to show you my shoe packing organizer thingies that I have. So I'm just packing 2 pairs of shoes for right now, and then I'm wearing another pair on the plane, and I think I'm going to have at least one more pair that I'm bringing with. I think I'm going to wear my Crocs on the plane. They're not heavy, but they're just kind of bulky. But I have these 2 that hold a pair of shoes. This one just came with a set of packing cubes from Amazon. This one came from the Container Store. It folds, and then you put this rubber band around it just so it I mean, not that it takes up a lot of room anyway, but that's the idea. And then I have this one, and this is kind of this weird material. I don't even know how to describe it, but they're not quite as flexible. These are much more flexible. And yes, these don't match. I have a pair of gray and a pair in black. It was dark in my closet, and this is what I grabbed. So if I were buying new ones, I would recommend you get these, because for bigger shoes, like tennis shoes type shoes, if you put them both in a single cube like this, or packing organizer like these, it makes it more difficult to put the rest of your luggage around the shoes, if that makes sense. So these, you just have a little bit more, you can fit them in a tighter spot or put them next to each other if you want. So if you're getting some shoe packing, I don't even know what you would call these, packing organizers, I would recommend these. They're the most flexible, they're super light, and the idea behind these is it keeps it does protect your shoes, but it keeps the rest of your stuff clean as well. So I'm going to stick these shoes in some packing cubes and move on to the next step. Okay, I have a few more things here. As soon as I sit down, one of the kids comes. This is Luca. So this is my laundry supply bag. Put that there. It's currently Wednesday and we leave on Saturday, so that's why I'm kind of piling stuff up in the corner here. We have feminine products. I got this bag from Sugar Boo in Disney Springs. Isn't it cute? I think it's adorable. So we'll add that there. And then this is a battery-powered heating pad. I'm hoping it's allowed because I don't think a regular plug-in heating pad is allowed. I did bring it on a previous Disney cruise and it didn't get confiscated, but I want to follow the rules, so I got this one. It was not cheap. I haven't used it yet. It is from Amazon, but you can see it. You can strap it like around your stomach, or if you want to, like for cramps or something like that. I'm using it because I have very poor circulation and I need it around my feet to sleep, otherwise I won't sleep. But this is the battery. So this is gonna go, I'll probably have this in my carry-on, but I do want to set it aside with my stuff here. But the battery plugs in here and slips in there, because if I'm not mistaken, batteries cannot go in your checked luggage. So I have the charging cable to charge the battery in my technology case, which I'll show you when I have everything in there. But yeah, it came with this little bag. Like I said, I got it from Amazon, so I'm gonna fold that up and stick that in here and add that to my pile. Are you helping? You are. What a good helper, kitty. Okay guys, things have gotten dire. So in here, can't see here, I have a sweatshirt and my fleece, my rain jacket, and I have my umbrellas in that little case. Of course, we have a helper. And then in this suitcase, which is large, it's the biggest one we have, there is not a ton of room left for my husband's stuff, and I don't have, there's a few things I still don't have in here. I don't have any toiletries in here. I don't have my denim jacket in here. So we are going to have to vacuum seal some of the clothes. Why are you in here? We're going to have to vacuum seal some of the clothes, I think, to try and save some space so that my husband can actually bring some things with him to Alaska. This has been out all night. I'm just curious how long this will go on. Okay, I've made some improvement. I vacuum sealed the big packing cube into two smaller ones here. And I have this pump because we have to remember to bring it so we can vacuum seal our stuff to bring home. I guess you can also ask to borrow a vacuum on board. I've never done that. I've always just brought the pump with us. But I do have, oh, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I do have it hidden here because last time I left it out, our cats chewed through the cord, and then at the 11th hour, we had no vacuum sealer before we left for our trip. So this is what I'm gonna wear to Vancouver. So that's why from Seattle, so that's why I left it out. And then those are the clothes that I'll wear on board. And then in here, I have clothes that I'm gonna wear the day of embarkation. And then laundry stuff, like I've been over. And then I have one more packing cube down here. But I do have some space here yet, and then quite a bit of space there. I can probably fold up the denim and Sherpa jacket and just lay it on top here. So I've made some progress. My husband is not going to pull his clothes until tonight. We leave in the morning. So that's why I can't really finish the packing process now, but we're making some progress here. Still have to do the toiletries though. So a few more things I still have to put in there. In the morning, I have to put together, this is for charging supplies, so I have to get all of my chargers. I'm still using them, but I have to get all my chargers, put them in here. This is a tiny little plain footstool, and everybody makes fun of me for it, but if you are really short and your legs don't sit flat on the floor, long flights, your back can get kind of sore, so this actually is kind of a lifesaver. And then lastly, my husband has his toiletry kit, and I have these two kits, like every medication you could possibly need. Scopolamine patches, which is motion sickness, ibuprofen, vitamins, any like as needed medication I might need. And then in here, I have some shaving cream, bug spray, deodorant, face products, conditioner. This is a head oil for if you have headaches, you rub it on your forehead. Standard toiletry type stuff. So those things still need to go in my suitcase. But yeah, I have everything else, I think, set and ready to go. It is like 5:30-ish, and we are waking up at 4 a.m. Our flight leaves at 6:20. Hopefully it's on time. If it's not on time, we're gonna be in a world of hurt tomorrow. We have a very short layover in O'Hare, and I did it on purpose. I knew we fly through O'Hare all the time, but just with the flight times, it was either a 50-minute layover or a really, really long layover. So I chose the 50-minute layover, given it is summer and hopefully we won't have weather to contend with. You know, they don't have to de-ice the plane or anything like that. So that is it for my packing video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe you found it useful or just entertaining. Stay tuned. I will have some vlogs from Canada and Alaska coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys.